The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On second down, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Devin Bush.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. Forced out left. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Purdy now on second down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Flushed to his left. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he'll be taken down That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. To throw is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Williams to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
Purdy looks out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will finally run him down. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards.
First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Play action. Here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. We'll go play action. Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
3rd and short. Purdy. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Packers. That is first touchdown this year. Joey Slye on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Packers 7, Saints 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. A play fake. Now Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Third down and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Now Williams. He pulls it in around the 5.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
That one is complete. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Moore going in motion. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown Saints. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints are on top. It's now 10-7.
Packers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, go, go, go. 18, watch out. Stop.
1st and 10. 30. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16
First
yards.
time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Outside, up.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That one's incomplete. Good
Catch, and in this case, what guys are
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
15 yards.
the best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Saberstead. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball...
They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
More going minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard
Rome
line.
Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Williams. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's going to be dropping after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Throw it again. It's Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop them. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to the air once more. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a best play call. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Outside. 18.
On 1st and 10, 30. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and he does it as well as anybody around the league. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Agunzez. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up to the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. Purdy on the run to the right. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third down. Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They're going. Here's Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 20, Packers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Gets it out quick to Samuel. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Up.
Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Throwing again is Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
What is up?
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Gain on the play.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss to Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and a yard.
Get it!
Here's a design run. And he's going to have the Saints first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And the Saints.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made by Devin Wood. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
They'll break the huddle.
17-yard line.
It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
They'll run with Barkley. And good work there by the defense. They stop him at the 9 to force 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
intended for
This is one of
Joe
those
Mixon.
situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. 118. What's up? Yellow. Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. On target to Laporta. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Packers, 1st down.
Purdy going to put it up again. All alone, it's the tight end, Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Get set. Get set. Right around.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
What is it?
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to build on the solid performance